Alrighty, what's going on? We are week 6 of Sandbox, so we up against Phenix, and we are getting the battle started just far away. So, this is the, I was just about to say it, it's the snow team. Okay, most of this seems pretty fine to deal with. The only thing that's really stopping Squirtle from going, like, absolutely ballistic, I think, is Froakie, potentially lead Chimchar as well. But we're cloaking the Riolu. So I think Riolu is the lead. I think we can attempt Sun stuff game 1, I think. A lot of the stuff brought is actually pretty quick. Except the Cubchoo, but Cubchoo's quick in the snow. Chikorita isn't being brought. Like, Chikorita is just not existing. I think... Let's go into game 1. Let's go Riolu Squirtle. And have Skunky Charmander bring it up the back. I think that's probably the best way to go about the game 1 here. So, big problematic lead. I think it's only really Chimchar. If it's anything else, I think we can pretty safely just swing. Okay. Neither of those guys are it. So this makes me really feel like we can just Rain Dance and Water Spout pretty openly here. There'll probably be Sash on one of these two, probably Watch Roll. If there's no Sash on any of these, we're just gonna double knockout. Nice. Okay. Double knockout right out the gate. Well, I guess we know who's making thumbnail. Squirtle's back on it with a fatty double KO turn 1. Here's Chimchar now, and Kermit. That is Froakie. Squirtle is definitely being faked out, like, for sure. I think I'm going to low sweep the Frog. And I'll swap the Skunky here, I reckon. Like, if there's a fake out, it's 100% coming on Squirtle. He knows Squirtle is scarfed after that turn 1. Yeah, that did a lot. Because it's Life Orb. Okay, so... I'll just double the slot. Okay. This is good. This means the slow sweep breaks the Sash on Froakie. And this is just a healthy game of Water Spout now, I think. And I think we just go straight to game 2. Quick game's a good game. I don't think there's anything really stopping this now. This should just be 4 knockouts. Yeah, nice and nasty coming out of there. So, that's good. Alright, going into game 2. There's no way that happens again. So, I'm thinking it might look to be maybe a Charmander lead. Let me check. Does my guy have... It does. Okay. So we could lead like Skunky Charmander going into game 2. I don't hate that. And then kind of just have Riolu and Squirtle in the pocket. I think Chimchar has to be led now. Like 100%. I don't think there's an alternative for that anymore. Because we do... Oh, we don't have Protect on Skunky, actually. So that's not the freest lead. We could lead, like, Riolu Charmander. And then have, like, Elekid Squirtle in the back as well. That's also fine, I think. We don't really have too much that's stopping Wattrel from clicking Tailwind off, like, out the gate, though. He's probably the only real problem, so we might have to take a couple of turns to look to stall that out. But I think that's fine. We can look... Yeah, if it's a Chimchar Wattrel lead, I guess we'll just play it as is. Oh, I do like Sucker Punch from Skunky, though. But if we have Squirtle in the back, I think we have to have Elekid to provide that fast Rain Dance, because Elekid's faster than Scarf Squirtle. So we can Rain Dance before we Spout. And Scarf Squirtle jumps the entire team, unless if it's Scarfed or has, like, Tailwind advantage from Wattrel. Yeah, okay, that's the Adaki lead there. That's fair enough. I think this play from me is to low sweep the Frog and protect the Charmander turn 1. Because Charmander's faster than Chimchar. He's faked out Riolu. Is he doubled the Riolu? Surely not, right? Oh, we doubled Riolu, okay. Riolu leaves it. That's actually huge. Because now we can Sunny Day Heat Wave, and that'll do, like, a lot to the stuff that's here. Might potentially get, like, a double knockout because we have, like, the solar power. Swapping that out, yep. Mr. Fox, is that Vulpix? Okay, Vulpix is definitely dropping here if we hit the Heat Wave. He's also seeing double weather on the Riolu now as well. That almost took out Chimchar. That's pretty wild. Chimchar will die to Life Orb Recoil on anything Ghost Spawn, knocking off the Charcoal on Charmander. It's fine, but not great. Especially if Wattrel's last. It's not, it's Winnie. Oh, it's little Cupchew. Okay. I think we're just gonna low sweep the Frog. And I think at this point we're just throwing out attacks because we've got Rain in the back. Or, like, we just win. I think. Okay, so that's an Ice type now. I think Charmander might pick up a double with the Heat Wave in the sun here. Yeah, brilliant. Alright. That was really quick. That was sub 10 minutes. Thankfully, we have more to add onto that one. So, yeah, that's the game done. I'll put GG's in the chat to him. And we'll quickly go over our trades. Because we've made trades. We've made trades. We might as well add it onto this video, because this video is already short. And we can sort of stretch it to make it look like it was a bit more than the explosive set that we had. Like, that was actually, like, such an explosive set. yeah, just the respective, both the sun and the rain, it was kind of just like all over the place. I'll drop the team in there as well. We do have pace exchanges in that. Pop the paste in there. So, alright, we can open up this. We have dittos here. Okay, so we have made one trade with another coach. So we made a trade with Alligator, the individual we played week 1. We traded Ollie. It hurts me to do it. We traded away Rockruff. Now, Rockruff, for the week it was brought, was absolutely amazing. Like, it was so good. It did just what it needed to do. Just sit there, click rocks, deal with the Yanmega. We kind of, you know, it did its thing. But, we were looking to make some trades, and for trades that we're going to make further along, we have to do some salary sacrificing within our tier 3s. So, I was looking for, because we're going to be dropping Noibat. Spoiler, we'll be dropping that, but we'll get to that. So, I wanted to try and find a fast Tailwind, a tier 4 Tailwind setter. There wasn't really a lot there, so I asked all the coaches, and Ollie has decided we can trade the Rockruff for the Swablu. Now, Ollie potentially gets the better deal out of this, but that's to be seen. Ollie would definitely know how to use Rockruff's strengths. He's been on an absolute cracker of a season, so hopefully Rockruff will get to have some limelight under the influence of Ollie. So so the Swablu's out. So this is just our tier 4 Tailwind setter. We have Cloud9 now as well. That basically would never come into play because I've been loving using Weathers as Friolu. And I think Weathers are like pretty influential. But Natural Cure is also a great ability. Just curing any made status on switch out is nice. So we got that. He's cheap Tailwind. He's kind of bulky as well. 60, 75, 45 HP is a bit rough, but that's what EVs are for. So we're going to go with the two things we've dropped. We did drop Noibat. We'll say that. So the tier 4 we dropped Noibat for is a tier 4, another cheapy little rock type in Roly-Coly. So what does Roly-Coly... oh, I should edit that real quick. Hang on. Alright, so back to Roly-Coly. It's just, like, I wanted a rock type. There's not a lot in tier 4. Tier 4 sucks. All the good stuff in tier 4's taken. This is one of the few things I would actually consider, which is why I wasn't as upset having Rockruff leave, because we've got Roly-Coly. We might be able to do some steam engine stuff. We might be able to do some flash fire stuff. I don't know. It's got some alright stuff. He's just there because I wanted a rock type. And because we had to drop a tier 3 for a tier 4. Because we have also dropped Golett. Now, Golett's great. I think Golett is great value. I just don't think I have the draft or much exposure to Golett to really get the best use out of it. So, it's basically sitting there, not being great. Another coach has picked up Golett, basically almost immediately after I dropped it. So we grabbed a tier 2. So we picked up a dark type in tier 2. Now, we do have 2 dark types from tier 2, but they don't share weaknesses. And I also wanted Intimidate. So we have picked up Mastiff. Mastiff actually has pretty nice bulk. 60, 60, 51. With 78 attack and Intimidate is quite good. Is quite good. Pretty decent speed. and get some pretty handy moves as well. If it does end up coming into play, that'll come through. But I do feel like having Intimidate pressure for teams in Team Preview is definitely something that I feel we wanted. Because it forces, like, physical threats in a way to sort of just, like, ease off a bit in that regard. So it forces a little bit more building. So this will be handy, especially into the likes of, for example, if we play Ollie again, Totodile won't completely mow through us, I hope, fingers crossed, because we have physical deterrent in Intimidate now, which could potentially help. But, you know, cross that bridge when we get to it. So we are now 4-2. And we have just 1 week left now after this one. Those 3 that we've picked up will be legal to use for week 7. So we'll have the Swablu, the Roly-Colly, and the Mashief when we play Wakeman in the last week. Wakeman has Mudbray. We will get into that later. I'm not dealing with Mudbray stuff at the moment. The thing is an absolute monster. We'll need to find a way to beat that and the rest of that draft, because Wakeman's actually drafted an absolute champion roster. So we'll see how that goes next week. Alrighty, that's padded out the video enough. I think we can end it here.